You're about to get pregnant!
From beautiful downtown Boulder at the foot of the Rockies, it's Sex, God, and Rock and Roll!
Tonight, Stuart guides us through sex seasons and... Does oral sex cause cancer? Metallica is proud to support torture. Katherine Jenkins puts the rock back in opera. Plus, Stuart challenges David Bowie to a gay-off. Now cross your eyes and open your flies. It's America's favorite punk monk, Stuart Davis.
Makes me want to crowd surf. Fall is in full swing here in Boulder, and it makes one frisky. I mean, have you ever noticed how different kinds of weather evoke different types of desire? I have. In fact, you might say there's actually sex seasons. For example, early fall, school is starting, spank my disobedient rump with your slide ruler. Rub your eraser on my face. Put me in your 3-ring binder. Shoot your white out till we black out. Give me an F. You know you want to flunk me. Flunk me! Mid-fall. Let's fuck in a pile of leaves like we did when we were kids. This Halloween, let's dress up as naked people. It's like my uncle used to say, it's not rape if it's a pumpkin. Late fall. Thanksgiving, thanks for giving me the convulsive ballet of muscles, pushing and pulsing a cocktail of chemicals from swollen soft tissue. What does that mean? It means turkey turns me on. It's erotic. The dark meat, the white meat, the stuffing. I want you to break my wishbone. Early winter. Let's fuck in front of the fire. Let's make fuck cider and double twice fuck under 3 down comforters so no one can hear the jarring bedlam of our clashing anatomy as we mash naughties into sin. Midwinter. Honey, it's time for a vacation. I found a holistic swingers retreat in Sedona, Arizona. It includes a past life wife swap, polyamory mud baths, and Rolfing with full release. If we book it now, we also receive an indigenous turquoise butt plug. Late winter. Get off me! Jesus Christ, I have the flu. Does Vicks Vapor Rub say fuck me to you? Does this landscape of snot-filled Kleenexes look like an invitation to get your lecherous mug up in my congested grill? You sick bastard. Get me some lemon tea and a heating pad, and I don't want to see your junk again until my temperature drops below 100. Early spring. Let's make a baby. Let's bring life into the world. Let's make love, and oh God, let's make babies. I'm gonna look in your eyes this time. Okay, maybe one eye. I can't look in both your eyes at once. It freaks me out. Could you close one eye, or how about an eye patch? Let's pirate fuck some new life into this world. Arr, matey. Mid-spring, fresh air aphrodisiac. I mean, you're already pregnant. Nothing more effective at preventing pregnancy than pre-existing impregnation. Let's echo conception while the birth control is free and natural. Late spring. Oh God, I fucked you so hard it killed the baby. I'm sorry. According to most esoteric spiritual traditions, the soul doesn't actually attach to the body until after 5 months, so it's cool. We'll make another one with a stronger skull. Early summer. You look good in shorts. I love the way those shorts show off your knees. Okay, butt. Okay, camel toe. But you look good. You look good. I love the way that wife beater hugs your ribs. Okay, tits. Midsummer. Are you hot? I'm hot. Let's take off our clothes. Let's dip some sponges in ice water and measure the tensile response of exoskeletal tissue. Let's fucking sweat until we're both drenched beyond concern. Then jump into the lagoon. Remember that scene in Blue Lagoon where they do a rusty trombone and a portable toilet? Me neither, but it went like this. Late summer. I love you. Let's go camping. My bad, only brought one sleeping bag. My bad, only got one pillow. Shit, forgot my underwear. I know, you're saving yourself for marriage. I respect that. I'm married. Hey! Did you know how some people are sleepwalkers? I'm a bit of a sleep thruster penetrator. Anyway, sure is horny out tonight. We have a great show for you tonight. Let's get the news from Sex, God, Rock and Roll. Sex! Deep throat cancer. Bad news for honeypots and tug muttons. Throat cancer has been linked to oral sex. This photo reminds me of my childhood dream to be a paleontologist, by the way. Oral HPV infection is strongly associated with oral cancer among subjects with or without the established risk factors of tobacco and alcohol use. Mary Beth, that's just science. Science ain't love, sophomore Doug Hansen emphasized to his girlfriend last Friday night. God damn it, do you love me or do you love science? To which Mary Beth replied, I don't know, Douglas. Science ain't never tried to give me throat sex cancer. Make-out blackout. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 75% of alcohol consumed in the U.S. is in the form of binge drinking. Researchers discovered women who binge drink are 3 times more likely to have anal sex and twice as likely to have multiple partners. Burp! What's the bad news? Offered Alpha Kappa Lambda's Herb Dixon. Getting lucky in Kentucky. Half of Americans continue having sex into their 70s and even 80s. Americans like Archie Anglin, a Kentucky man who was recently arrested on charges he persuaded young women to have sex with him in exchange for drugs. Apparently, Anglin dispensed OxyContin, Xanax, hydrocodone, which he literally kept stashed under his mattress. To his credit, no Viagra was found. That's what's nice about rigor mortis. Vermont is for lechers. A sex offender ran for state senate in Vermont. Larkin Forney is not letting his checkered past determine his political future. Forney is a convicted sex offender, has been arrested for drunk driving 3 times, and attributes his horrible record to a severe head injury. Asked if he believes a sexual predator with a drinking problem and a head injury could really get elected, he replied simply, yes, I do. Yes. Oh, the good old days. A Polak walks into a brothel. Polish tabloid Super Express reports that a Polish man, known to humorists as a Polak, walked into a brothel and discovered his wife was working there as a prostitute. Tragically, hundreds of comedians died moments later, crushed under an avalanche of punchlines. God! Excellent. Life minus God equals good. Atheism is on the move in England. An advertising campaign has been launched which features atheistic messages on London's transport system. The message on buses reads, "There's probably no God. Now stop worrying and enjoy your life." Apparently, it's effective. Reaction from locals has been quite bold indeed. "Bye, chickas!" proclaimed Doris Eldridge. "I don't believe in God. I say, I don't believe in God," she repeated, just before she was hit and killed by a double-decker bus. The Barack Obama-meter. Obama! Barack Obama, the president-elect, a self-identified Christian, but what level of Christian? Where is he on the religious thermometer? There's magic, mythic, rational, pluralistic, and I forget what comes after that, but anyway, George Bush was a champion of the mythic level of Christianity. Bush believed God was on America's side, that the war in Iraq was a holy one, the virgin birth, divine intervention in politics, the classic sky god. So what level of Christian is Barack Obama? Apparently, at least a pluralistic one, meaning the White House jumped 2 developmental levels on November 4th. Woo! That's a slam dunk in development. President Obama told Reverend Franklin Graham that Jesus is the only way for me, but I'm not in a position to judge other people. That's right, exclaimed Billy Carson, a Satanist from Orlando, Florida. Carson added, I'm sick of being judged. No one's better than anyone else, okay? You believe in Jesus, I sacrifice kittens and gargle their blood. We're not so different. God's wad. The Large Hadron Particle Collider, built to find the so-called God particle, won't restart until spring 2009 after a weekend of technical glitches, the European Organization for Nuclear Research said. Although not to scale, physicists recently admitted that the apparatus is a model of God's penis just before the Big Bang. The subatomic mood here is holoerotic, remarked one scientist. When this thing blows, it's going to spray quark plasma all over our faces. It's nature. It's natural. I applied that quark plasma myself, actually, so I attest to its healing properties. Rock and roll! Woo! Metallica captives. James Hetfield is pleased Metallica's music was used to torture political prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. Part of me is proud because they chose Metallica, he said, then added, it's just a thing. It's not good or bad. Right again, agreed Satanist Billy Carson. Who are we to judge torture? Evil's not good or bad, it's just evil. Liquidine. A new drink known as liquid smoking is making its way out of the Netherlands and into other markets. If you enjoy the new cigarette drinks, you might want to try my new line of beverages, which includes Copenhagen cocktails, mucoid martinis, and of course, no evening is complete without a round of our delicious shit shots. Oh, an Epicurean delight for the discerning coprophagist. Rock opera! Singer Katherine Jenkins has put the rock back in opera. The classical music star confesses to snorting copious quantities of cocaine. I just liked going out with friends and getting drunk on too many Malibu and Cokes, and then someone would produce some drugs, and the singer admits she fell in with a bad crowd. Bassoon players. Bassoon being a gateway instrument, in no time Jenkins was singing recitatives on blow. She belted out La Boheme on the birdie powder, mangled Marriage of Figaro on whiz bang, then rode the white horse to the wedding reception. Jenkins tooted Pearl Snoot while crooning the magic flute till her nasal septum was a coconut blizzard of paradise white. Then one day she knew she had to kick the king's habit of foo-foo dust and stop reading the Inca message. I can tell you when I hit bottom, Jenkins confided. One night in London, I was riding what I thought was a wild pony through the streets. Then it started singing. Boys love Bowie. David Bowie's album, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust, has been voted the gayest record of all time by Out magazine. The designation is determined by 100 gay actors, musicians, and critics. Bowie had to beat off some stiff competition, including Boy George, Rufus Wainwright, Judy Garland, and me. Yeah. I was more than a little disheartened to play bottom to Bowie's top again. I'm gayer than Bowie with one testicle tucked between my legs. Bowie dressed up like a spaceman? That's not gay. That's galactic. I shoved a glow stick up my butt, filmed it, and got paid to do it. Happy days. So listen, Out Magazine. Consider yourself warned. I will suck the penis off the next judge who votes for Bowie. It's me or involuntary sex change. David Bowie, mark my words. I will come from behind. That's the news from Sex God Rock and Roll. Woo! Now a word from our sponsor.
Are we gonna do it?
I'm watching Gremlins.
You said we were gonna do it.
I got the spins.
You're too drunk to get a boner.
Sound familiar? If you're an adult male who enjoys binge drinking and fornication, you've probably been there. Why are the two most wonderful things in life, alcohol and coitus, so incompatible? It isn't fair. Elderly men have Viagra, menopausal women have Exite. If you're an impotent dipsomaniac, you've been denied the sensual freedom you deserve. Until now. Thanks to Alcohard. You can have your cock and drink it too. Alcohard's a powerful supplement that turns inebriates into aphrodisiacs. One tablet of Alcohard's patented blend of tiger ejaculate, coca root, and stem cells can change a sloppy drunk into a horny hunk.
Alcohol. Is that a bottle of whiskey in your drawers, or are you just happy to see me?
Both. Thanks, Alcohard.
Alcohol.
And now, a message from a person. I think I'm thoughtful.
Did you know? Meditation will help you experience the fact that we are all one. There is no difference between self and other in this oneness. And since other people are always meditating, you don't have to. Remember, the more you think you know, the better you think you are.
And there's also something incredibly pleasing about the hard, what are those, consonants? Is that a consonant? I mean, what if you had like only one vowel in your language? You'd appreciate it a lot more is what would happen. You wouldn't go around taking vowels for granted like you got a million vowels to throw around, big shot vowel man. You come from the consonant side of town like everybody else. What I think is most peculiar is that consonants are the most dissonant part of speech. That's a paradox. Okay, speaking of the F word, this is for a television show. So you can't use this song I'm about to do because the F word is in the title of the song, which I figured if you're gonna have it, put it in front, use it, get in alignment. This song is called Fuck or Fight. It came, well, you'll hear what it's about. Come home, man, you're wearing red, just waving things all around my head. Is it my tawdry whore or my matador? Well, it matters not, we're gonna hit the floor. It's fuck or fight. Either way, I'll win tonight. Are we gonna fuck a bunch of shadows? Fight the queer addictions. Ropes are in the bedroom, knives are in the kitchen. Fuck or fight. I made a world with a million doors, but everyone missed the metaphor. The future's falling into their laps while they jerk at their poles, playing flags and maps. It's fuck or fight. Either way, the end's in sight. Are we gonna fuck a bunch of orders? Fight the king's addictions. Meet me at the border. It's time to flip the mission. Fuck or fight. I've had it up to here tonight. Would you get out of bed? I wanna fight. It's over my head and I'm giving up. Let's go back to bed. I wanna fuck or fight. That's what friends are for, am I right? Are we gonna fuck a bunch of shadows? Or fight the queer addictions? Ropes are in the bedroom, knives are in the kitchen. I wanna fuck the awful orders, fight the queer addictions. Meet me at the border. It's time to flip the mission. Fuck or fight.
I've got a dollhouse in my family tree. People say it's haunted. I guess we've toyed a bit with history, but any good mason starts playing the day he's born, the day you get your grimoire.